Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Right there. You want some KAIS? You want some free KAIS? I got a ton of them. I got green KAIS. The basic ones, green KAIS. Got some yellow KAIS. Got some red ones. Got some blue KAIS. Actually, only one right now. Dude, I got over 300 Elder KAIS. You want them? I farm a ton of them. I can get you more if you want. 50 for 20 bucks right now. Easy. That's a steal. You want some Diamond Hercule statues to go along with it? You sure? It's a great deal. You want them? Well, you can't have them. They're mine. I farmed them out myself. What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Toon Rami for another video on Dragon Ball Z. I don't know why I did that. I could look. I had to come up with some sort of a bit for this video. We're talking about KAIS. Why are we talking about KAIS? Because we've done our summons. We've done our coin shop grinds. We have waited for top grossing. We had a whole controversy about top grossing. Let's talk about that crazy number of KAIS that I have. Now, I know it could have been a lot higher. I know some people who literally just keep on hoarding KAIS, farming KAIS. They never actually use them. I think it's kind of stupid if you don't actually use all the KAIS that you store up. What is the point of doing that? There's literally no point. I actually use these KAIS that I farm out once in a while and just sort of indulge. But how do you get to this point where you have so many KAIS? That's the point of today's video. There are currently 2 events during the 350 million download celebration where you can farm out KAIS, and they are very, very useful. Make sure to get these done, especially since you're probably done summoning and you've probably finished all of your coin shop shenanigans. So the first event is going to be Goku and his friends are back. This event uses the fusion category, which is a very old category, so you surely have a few units here and there to throw on a particular team. You do so and you can boost your chances of getting extra drops. And the special thing about this one is that if you go to the treasure shop, there are actually 2 types of currency that you get from this particular event. Radish XLs and red radishes. Actually, wait, they're both red radishes. Rad radishes, sorry. Rad radish XL and rad radish regular. I already bought the KAIS here, but there are 2 KAIS available, each one costing 7 and 5. So a total of 12 radish XLs will be used to buy those KAIS. But then on top of that, you could also buy the Supreme Kai medals, the Elder Kai medals, and Hercule statues. If you're a newer player, these hold tremendous value for you as well, especially when you're on the grind to catch up. When you're trying to farm through all your various events, get all of your units up to speed, these KAIS become a little bit more ridiculous when it comes to having a consistent backlog of them. So buying them whenever you can from these story events goes a long way. Also, from the regular Red Radish side, you get a bunch of training items, even more KAIS. I particularly struggled with North Kai when I first started playing Dokkan, as well as I think it was Korin. These 2 are definitely going to be very useful for you, and how you can do those is go into that event. Goku and his friends are back, and what's interesting about this particular event is that you have to farm out regular red radishes and hope in the meantime you will be getting the red radish XL that comes from the bottom divergent path that could potentially produce a question block here and there. If you get those question blocks, then you can land on it, you can get that red radish XL, and that's great. Sometimes you won't get those, but sometimes if you beat the Goku with enough fusion bonus category units on your team, you could end up getting a red radish XL or 2 from the bonus drop just by beating him. So it's all RNG, but it's definitely worth doing. This habit of going back and forth between all the free-to-play events, farming out everything you possibly can, and then saving whatever KAIS you can will go a long way, because then it'll help you for those particular situations. Let's say during a hype celebration. Let's say, for example, the Namek Goku Frieza event, right? Or the banners. Let's say you were the biggest Frieza fan. Let's say your name is Goresh. You finally pull one of the best units in the entire game. You're so happy. You want to start playing with the unit right away, using the units to its fullest potential. Are you really going to farm out the unit's super attack for 2 hours? No, you're probably going to want to actually spend some KAIS to be able to use the unit quicker. Sometimes it's okay to do that because the point of the game is to enjoy it. But part of that demand for searching for KAIS or wanting to buy KAIS from those banners, one of the biggest scams I feel like are those Kai banners. You don't ever have to do that because you literally can farm out KAIS in so many different ways, and then you also get them from logins and missions and all that. So if you get that Frieza, you want to use a super attack to the max, get all those KAIS that you've been farming out throughout the various campaigns, use those. And in the meantime, you'll be farming out units the free-to-play way that you would be able to save those KAIS for that exact purpose. I have actually spent quite a few of these KAIS on units that I didn't have to, simply because I wanted to once in a while just take advantage of the fact that I have all of these KAIS saved. Because there's no sense in just saving, and then not being able to use it.
So it's kind of a, give and take. If you're very strict and you're very disciplined about farming out free-to-play super attack boosts and then storing those Kais in your inventory, you can then pluck from those Kai reserves once in a while to actually enjoy the game and play the game the way that you want. Play the game the way that you would typically play it if there were no such thing as limited Kais, right? So you should definitely go do that. Goku and his friends, what is it? Goku's vibing with his friends. Goku and his friends are back. And then the other story event where you can also do the exact same thing is going to be the Fearsome Majin story event right about here. Right here. Utilizing one of the biggest categories in the entire game in the Majin Buu Saga category, you can bring, I think there's like 14 LRs currently in Majin Buu Saga, something like that. You can boost your drop rate chances pretty high and also farm out 3 free-to-play units in the process. Goten can farm out all the Gotens in the game that have, the same name. Gohan has 2 different names. When he's at the SSR level, he's Gohan Teen. When he awakens, he becomes Ultimate Gohan. So either form can be used to farm the super attacks of various units. And of course, Goku Angel. It's not regular Goku, it's Goku Angel. So I don't know if there are Goku Angels that are used for free-to-play farm other than this guy. I'm not sure. But the point is you have 3 more units to farm out. And in the process, you can also be farming out a bunch of these gourmet chocolates. Gourmet chocolates can actually not only give you units, but also the Elder Kais. In this particular case, you can buy up to 4 Elder Kais. The batch of 2 costs 15 apiece, aka 30 gourmet pieces. And then there's another batch that costs 20 apiece, but there's 2 available, so 40. So in grand total, you need 70 gourmet chocolates to buy 4 Kais. And with the Majin Buu Saga being the category that you need to use, you're going to be enhancing your drop rate even more, making the grind a little bit faster. This doesn't have to be done right away. This can be done over a long period of time because these events are not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. These guys are going to be around until the beginning of October. So you've got a whole month to get this farm done. Basically, the point of this is for me to remind you of these events so that you can do them anytime you're kind of idle in Dokkan. You want to burn up a bunch of stamina right before maybe you go to sleep or you're going to go to school or something like that. And you just want to burn through all that stamina because if you're actually doing the link level grind, that could be very time consuming, and by the time you finished one link level run, you might have gained 3 or 4 stamina in the process, making the mission to empty out your stamina bar pretty hard because it would take a long time. Instead, you could blitz through 5 or 6 runs of this Fearsome Majin story event, farm out a bunch of gourmet chocolates, and save them for whenever you accumulate 70 gourmet chocolates to then buy those Kais. And then you can continue doing the same process to buy all of the units, farm them out, boost the super attacks of other units. There's a whole lot more that you can do than just farming out Kais on these events. Plus, you can get all the various awakening medals that you need. You can get sensu beans, training items, all sorts of good stuff. It pays to be a responsible Dokkaner, and I'm going to be doing more videos like this to remind people of that fact. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments. Have you already farmed out all 6 of those Kais that I mentioned? Or are you going to start that now because of what I told you? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future. And click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.